Travis Wayne Goodsell. The video clip I did, Putin uses Mormon tithing to bomb a Ukrainian maternity hospital, has 4 thumbs down. Mormons scammed by LDS Church into funding Armageddon War in Ukraine, has 3 thumbs down. Mormon billionaire John Marriott funding Russian war against Ukraine, 3 thumbs down. LDS Church paid for you to suffer and die, 4 thumbs down. Lest we forget, LDS Church paid for war in Ukraine with tithing, 5 thumbs down. Poland accuses LDS Church of contributing to humanitarian crisis, 2 thumbs down. No thumbs up, only 8 likes overnight. LDS Church tithing stock investment Deutsche Bank pulls out of Russia, 3 thumbs down. Studying Mormonism to know Mormon Christ, split 50-50 with 4 and 4. Mormons shocked to learn Mormons in LDS Church were once black, or racist. Once black, once racist. 3 and 3, 50%. You're recognizing the pattern I'm recognizing? Yeah. Mormons get angry when their wickedness is exposed. But I also have Mormons who lie in wait to put a thumbs down. As the Book of Mormon was beginning to be worked on, there's the loss of the 116 pages. And during this time, both sections 5 and sections 10 talked about this concept of lying in wait. Section 5 is 32 and 33. This is about lying in wait to destroy. 32. And now, because I foresee the lying in wait to destroy thee. Yea, I foresee that if my servant Martin Harris humbleth not himself, and receive a witness from my hand, that he will fall into transgression. There are many that lie in wait to destroy thee from off the face of the earth. Martin Harris being the wicked man who stole the 116 pages. In section 10, I chose 22 to start. Satan stirreth them up, that he may lead their souls to destruction. Are you paying attention to your own scriptures, Mormons? And thus he has laid a cunning plan, thinking to destroy the work of God. But I will require this at their hands, and it shall turn to their shame and condemnation in, ta-da, the day of judgment. That's right now. Yay! Dun, dun, It's time to start the end of the world. It's time to shape up now. Yea, he stirreth up their hearts to anger against this work. Yea, he saith unto them, deceive and lie in wait to catch, that they may destroy. Behold, this is no harm. Sounds familiar, Mormons? Who was it that stirreth them up? And thus he flattereth them, and telleth them there is no sin to lie, that they may catch a man in a lie, that they may destroy him. And thus he flattereth them, and leadeth them along, until he draggeth their souls down to hell. Don't even think about it. And thus he causeth them to catch themselves in their own snare. Hey, there's Purim. Guess what? It's coming up. Thursday, 6 p.m. And thus he goeth down, up and down, to and fro in the earth, seeking to destroy the souls of men. Verily, verily, I say unto you, woe be unto that Mormon that lieth to deceive, because he supposeth that another lieth to deceive. For such are not exempt from the justice of God. Why, Mormons? Why are you incapable of following your own scriptures? The government shall be upon the shoulder of Mormon, one mighty and strong, like Moses. It's 50-50, 2 and 2, 14 views. This is your Christ, Mormons. It's right there in your scriptures for you to research to find out who he shall be. And when I tell you about the learning of the Jews, you pull a white supremacism on me. You denounce your own Christ for an idol god created by a man named Emperor Constantine. An idol god who has no existence because Constantine created him. The Council of Nicaea. And you get mad at me? And so here's a naive Mormon who does not get it. I read what they're doing behind the scenes, what they reported. And Audra Miller, you have no idea what the church is doing behind the scenes. You are horrifyingly wrong. No, I'm not wrong, Audra. You are wrong. You are not studying Mormonism. What do you bet she believes in Jesus? So there's no reason to ban her. She just is naive. She's been suckered and losered by the church. Scammed. Because I don't hate you guys. I'm not trying to destroy you and your lives. When I tell you to be careful, the stove is hot, you're going to get burned. I'm not trying to destroy you. You know, when I tell you to be prepared, have a supply as best as you can, something's coming. I'm not trying to destroy you. So why would you then turn around in response to my trying to save you? Physically save you and seek to destroy me? Because there's going to be those Mormons lying in wait to destroy me as best as they're able to do, with thumbs down. I've received the death threats. I'm still anticipating an attempt on my life for my birthday. Mormons want to murder me because I keep wanting to save your lives, because I keep preaching the true Mormon Christ and denounce idol worship. I give you the real church history. And I don't condemn Joseph Smith. I found he's actually correct. I don't condemn the Mormon scriptures. The Book of Mormon is true. It tells us all about the great and abominable church in very graphic detail to exactly how followers of this church will behave, like lying in wait to destroy. So again, how did you fall into the great and abominable church's trap, Mormons? Why do you not want to pull yourself out of it? Because again, Lucifer put you there. Straight from the scriptures. I just read it to you. Don't go murdering me for what your scriptures were right there for you to study, for you to learn to behave and be good, and you would not. You'd rather destroy and murder to prove you're the one true church of idol God Jesus created by a man. So I am Melchizedek. The YouTube employee snapped. Mentally snapped. This video just threw him over the edge. And he criminally responded with a full-on cyber attack against me, using YouTube to do it. As I instruct on how to study your scriptures, how to study church history, so that you may know the truth. Because all truth comes from God. Why would a Mormon fear truth? Why would a Mormon continue to live in denial and make a false claim like Audra? She doesn't know. She says, oh, it's behind the scenes. I don't know. Yeah, nobody knows, Audra. So you can't use that argument. That's a fallacy argument. That's making a conclusion based on your own personal biased opinion, rather than hard facts and evidence that were given in the church's own article. 1,100 sleeping bags, and even less cots and tents. I linked you to the ABC News link in the description below. Did you bother to click on it? Nope. There's a humanitarian crisis in Poland, in Romania, in the other places where they fled for their lives. The church claimed, as I read it, that they didn't evacuate those in Kiev. This is war. And you're not getting the women and children to safety? You're keeping them there in the war zone? What kind of messed up church is that? That stake president should have been leading an exodus as a man like Moses, not staying behind to help the women and children who are staying behind. Putin bombed another hospital yesterday. He's murdering civilians. The Russian news claims, well, the Ukrainians are using civilians as human shields. You fell for the Russian lies, just like you fall for the church's lies. And so there's nothing I can do for you if you Mormons will not stop and change and come to the true gospel of Mormonism. If you will not seek the true Christ of Mormonism, so that you will hearken and not be destroyed. Acts chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. Exactly as in our Bible. Joseph Smith, talking about the end of the world. Does that not sound familiar? I've been doing the videos. Did you not get that far into my videos? I use the object lessons at the beginning of my videos, and the majority of you can't get past those to hear what I'm saying.